Hey, brothers. This is going to be a very emotional video, and bear with me a little bit because it's therapeutic for me, and I hope it's therapeutic for you. I've been going through very intense heartbreak the past month or two, and these videos have been an outlet for me in helping process things. Maybe they've also been a distraction, I don't know. Retaining, I've been doing it for about 5 years, and I think it brought me the best relationship of my life. That relationship ended in February of this year, and the ending of the relationship has caused traumatic feelings to reemerge in myself. And let me explain a little bit about what I mean. And this is very personal. When you have childhood trauma, a lot of things get buried in your subconscious, and whether they're, it can be abandonment or emotional neglect. I had a great childhood, but I did, when I was a child, prepubescent, get involved in some sexual situations with a neighbor, and my parents found out, specifically my dad, and while he handled it the best way he could, I think it caused trauma in me at a young age where I felt ashamed, and this has led to difficulty in fully loving, fully trusting, fully not letting my guard totally down. And I was lucky enough to find someone that I fell in love with. And this happens sometimes in people who aren't healed, is they can look for ways out of the relationship subconsciously. And I did that. There were issues in the relationship, of course, and she had things. She didn't handle things in the right way, but I've never felt so much pain. And I've been retaining through this pain to fully feel it, because I want to feel it, and I want to grow through it, and I want to process this trauma that's inside. I don't want to just numb myself and escape. And I've been retaining through this. I've been retaining for 7 months now. I've had a couple, night emissions, but this is what happened to me, and this is my life, and this is what I had to go through to process this trauma and this pain inside of me. I know that. And I experienced love, and I'm so grateful that I experienced love. If you find love, do everything you can to work and battle for that love. Do everything you can to not lose it. She couldn't handle me pulling away. After 2 years, I kept pulling away. I kept being indecisive. I kept focusing on the negatives, and she moved on to another man. And now I'm processing all that loss, and I'm feeling the loss, and I'm feeling that I messed up, and that I pushed her away, and that I'm led to her leaving my life. In a lot of ways, I did. But I had to go through this to fully love the next person in my life, to fully embrace it. A lot of guys would be ashamed of this, and never be this vulnerable and possessive. And this is what retaining makes you do. It makes you go through the fire. It makes you face yourself in every aspect. I feel my soul's hurting, but my soul is growing a lot. And gratitude is really the key to all this. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much for your words and support. It means a lot to me. And when you go through heartbreak, the key is you have to break your heart open. Like Rumi says, the great Sufi poet, break your heart open. Don't break it and close it off again. I have to go deeper into the love that I felt with her, and I have to find that love and bring it out into the world now. Don't close yourself off. Retaining can do that. Bring it up through the heart, and it'll open it back up. I don't know if this is a selfish video or if this will help somebody out there, but trauma's a crazy thing, you know? Sometimes you have to go through stuff to get rid of that trauma you held inside. I thought I knew what I wanted. At the time, I did. This version of me feels like I could have handled things differently, and I could have had a great life with her. But I have no choice but to move on and to make that better life and to accept a better type of life and in more of an opening, loving way with someone. And that's what this is doing to me. So, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. I had to get some stuff off my chest. If you're going through heartbreak, it's going to be the hardest thing you ever do to retain through heartbreak. But that's the way to truly heal, as retaining is the way to truly heal through anything. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, along with other things. But it really is the base. I love you guys. I'm going to make more videos. Hopefully this wasn't too depressing for people. I just had to make it. Alright guys, thank you for listening. If you've listened this far, I'll talk to you later. Bye.